Hi guys, Jessica Ruffin and NBC Sports' Steve Letarte here from NASCAR Fantasy Fastlane. Now it's the All-Star race this week, so no fantasy points up for grabs, but we're about halfway through this season right now, so we're going to look at some of your uses.
Well, and I feel pretty good about where I'm at. While I'm not leading really any of the leagues I'm in, I'm okay. I'm within striking distance, and I think most proud about the guys that I have used. Who you don't see up there are all the guys that have won races, right? Harvick's not up there, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex, so that makes me feel like I have a lot of opportunity through the rest of the summer. And really, I feel good about everyone up here. Chase has burned me a couple times, but Denny, Clint Boyer only won one race, and I had him in the lineup then, so I feel pretty good about the guys I have used.
So you've used each of these guys 5 times, and like you said, only Clint has won a race. And for guys like, particularly Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin, guys who have won before, does that concern you at all?
Well, it doesn't, because when I look at the usage of everyone else in the league, they're using all their big names, yet I'm not that far behind in points. So the fact that Kevin Harvick, while I agree with everyone, he should have been used the most, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., I have saved those, and I think they're going to pay off over the summer.
This one surprises me a little bit.
Yeah, Jessica, I think Brad's a little surprising as well. He is off to a slow start, but he's a little bit of a salesman, so I guess people are believing that he can score the points.
Well, and Truex is one of the most used drivers of the game. He's also one of the most overvalued players of the game so far. You see right here, we've got Truex, Kyle Larson, and Chase Elliott, who we talked about has burned you a little bit.
Well, the crew chiefs, we love numbers. So basically what this is how many times they're played versus where they score in points. So you look at Truex, you mentioned, 3rd overall, but he only gets you about 8th place points. Kyle Larson the same way, and then Chase, I don't want to talk about Chase, because Chase has hurt me some, ranks outside the top 10 in points, and I know that's why I'm down a little bit in these leagues. So the real question is, if these are the overvalued, who have people missed out on? And this is the list. No surprise, it's 4 blue ovals across the way, 3 Stewart-Haas guys. I feel good with Clint. I used him a lot. But I'll admit, I missed out on the Eric Almirola bandwagon, Mr. Consistency, and I am not taking advantage of it.
So one of the other players, too, that I think has been undervalued for me personally has been Joey Logano. I haven't used him nearly as much as I probably should have this season, and he's been pretty consistent. He's got a win, too.
He has, but as we look into the summer, Joey Logano is a name that pops to mind. He runs well at these oddball racetracks. So looking into the summer, you have Pocono, Indianapolis, the road courses, a big variety of racetracks. Joey Logano is going to be one of those drivers I lean on.
So when you look at those oddball racetracks, kind of the wild cards, if you will, besides Joey, who else are you looking at to take advantage of?
Well, I think this is where it gets the most difficult. You're going to have to study up. You're not going to be able to just play Kevin Harvick every week. While he's on a hot streak, I can't believe he's going to win Watkins Glen, Sonoma, and Bristol. I think you're going to have some variety. So maybe A.J. Allmendinger at the road courses. You think about Joey and his teammate Brad Keselowski at the 2.5-mile tracks like Indy and Pocono where strategy comes in. But the biggest thing they're going to have to figure out is race 20 to 26. The pressure's going to ramp up because the usages are going to run out.
Well, we will see the rest of the fantasy season. Now remember, there is no fantasy this week with the All-Star race, so you have plenty of time to get your lineup set for the Coca-Cola 600.